Hello, everyone. This is Written in the Stars, the channel that combines astrology and storytelling. Today, we are continuing our video about the houses, and we're talking about houses 7 to 12. Let's do a small recap first before we dive into the next houses for those that haven't watched the previous video. The houses show the areas of human life in which the topics of the planets are unfolding. The sign that rises over the eastern horizon at the time of someone's birth, as viewed from their birth location, becomes the ascendant, the first house. The other signs are numbered in counterclockwise motion as houses 2 to 12. Houses can focus on the self and private or public, as well as on our private and public relationships. Some are just about oneself, some about oneself coming together with another, and some about the group. A house can be cadent, an area leading up to action; angular, the area where the action takes place; or succedent, the area where we reap the results from previous actions. Now let's get into houses 7 to 12. In the dining room, you get to know your opposites over dinner. This is the place where we feast with our spouses and business partners alike. The seventh house is the next angular house and also called the setting place because this is where the descendant is located. The descendant is the opposite of the ascendant. The sun rises on the ascendant and sets on the descendant. Farthest away from the ascendant, which signifies us, the seventh house tells us about that which we are not, and which we seek through others. Here we project all the qualities we seem to lack, yet still have, onto whoever meets us at the other end of the table. They reflect us like a mirror, and make known to us the qualities we have not called our own. This can be found in any close one-on-one relationship, such as business partnership, clients, friends, or family members. But one of the most important significators of the seventh house is our spouse. The seventh, as such, can describe the qualities of our marriage partner, as well as the nature of our engagement and marriage, or our general attitude towards it. The end of a marriage may also be found in the seventh. Open enemies and opponents can be found here as well. After all, the seventh house is the opposite to the ascendant, which signifies us personally. But shared ventures which bring together two people may also be found here. To the hidden chamber of the dungeon we allow entry only for the most trusted, for here lie our darkest secrets, and lead is turned to gold. The eighth house, a semi-strong succedent house, also called the idle place, is a difficult spot, for we like to keep it hidden and yet must share it with some, for it is the house of shared resources. The second house from the seventh, and opposite to our very own second house, it is the most commonly associated with the spouse's finances. Yet any resources we share with others might be found here, taxes or inheritances, but also shared values and thoughts may be found in the eighth. Those little secrets we tell others in confidence, the depth of our hearts, and the trauma it has undergone, our very own fears and anxieties, losses and grievances. Sexuality, too, if it is taboo, may remain hidden in the eighth and only revealed to a few in the secret chamber. Taboo topics such as death can be found here too. In effect, topics surrounding death and those that find themselves dealing with it, coronas and funeral directors and the like, even butchers, may be found here, especially if it is connected to houses of occupation in some way. Anyone dealing with or working in secret too, psychologists who delve deep into one's psyche, and occultists or spiritual mediums. This is a place disliked by many, but to turn lead into gold and to heal the broken heart, one must venture into the chamber still. From the lookout we see far and wide to places beyond borders where new wisdom may be obtained. The ninth house is a cadent but favorable house, for it is the place of God where the sun rejoices. Here we find all higher knowledge and wisdom, may it be through religion or philosophy, through study or travel. Other things beyond our understanding, such as divinations or astrology, may be found here. Also found in the ninth can be law and lawyers, concerned with higher matters of morality and ethics. In this place we may find our own ethical codes and belief systems, which shape our outlook onto the world. Opposite to the third, which is all about learning basic skills, the ninth house is about higher wisdom. As such, universities and academia can be found in its domain. In contrast to the third, which is all about short journeys, the ninth is about far distance travel and foreign cultures. Many such places open up one's mind to new possibilities of living. As such, international matters may also be part of the ninth house, as it concerns something bigger than our immediate environment. In the throne room we are elevated. Here all eyes are on us, so that the onlookers may perceive our rank and honor. The tenth house, a strong angular house called the midheaven, is the place where we are elevated. It is the most public of all the 12 spheres of mortal life. Here we cannot hide, but must be seen. As such, the tenth house talks about our public image and reputation, the way we are viewed when we stand in our power. Similarly, our profession and vocation, not just the mere way we make money to pay our bills, but what we are called out to do, contribute to the world, and what we are most known for in the world, finds its place here. Recognition for and worldly achievements from what we are doing out in the open may be found in the tenth. Our own achievements and ambitions are here, as may be our spouse and children sitting right next to our throne. Associated with leadership, our own superiors, as well as our relationships with them, can be found in the tenth. In the grand hall we find company, for it is the place where we throw gatherings for community and friends, so we may become part of something bigger than ourselves. The 11th house, a supportive succeedent house, is also called good spirit, for it is the joy of Jupiter. Here we find all that expands our lives, where we are but a part of something grander. This can be done through our community, the friends we call our own. As such, the nature of our community and friends is described by the sign associated with the 11th house. All people we call our allies, connected by a mutual cause, can be found here. Alliances, patronages, clubs, colleagues, and even fans. Humanitarian pursuits in which people come together for a greater cause also can be found here and may show us to which bigger mission we feel drawn. Even the internet, which connects the whole globe. Networking is a common activity of the 11th. The expansive nature of Jupiter too is found in the topics of our hopes and dreams, which reside in the 11th, for they make us seek out something bigger than we already are. Good fortune and prosperity, especially coming from our career and reputation, might be found here, for they enrich our lives. In the garden of solitude we retreat to find rest and relaxation. Amidst the harrowing silence of the garden we may escape from the noisy grand hall, and open up to other realms. The 12th house is a weak and unfavorable cadent house, also called bed spirit, the joy of Saturn, as it is associated with the god of structure who demands hard work and responsibility. It is a dismal place, where we may come face to face with our own sorrows, as well as with the suffering of the whole world. This solitary space may feel like a prison, for it keeps its contents separate from the rest of the world, and as such, all isolating places, such as hospitals, and even ashrams are connected to it. These two are places of great suffering, but despite it, it may get us in touch with our compassion and liberate us from the mere physical. A place on the edge of reality, the garden may pull us into dreams and vision, spirit realms and fantasies, illusions or premonitions. All spiritual places are located here, and Saturn brings us into contact with karma and past lives, for he rules over time. Our demons, too, we may meet here, for everything that has been pushed into the unconscious lives here, and, if not attended to, may cause our own undoing. But archetypes, too, the very gods that make up our collective experience, might be contacted here. Despite all this, the garden brings rest from the realm of matter. Here we may find a place to retreat and rejuvenate, for not everything that resides here is hostile, simply pushed away. And if we landed a hand, it might just give us the guidance we truly need. This is it for the video on the houses 7 to 12. Let me know in the comments what you think about the video, or simply leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you want more, please follow the channel. And if you want another video right away, here are some suggestions.